Mike Moore Media.
On this edition of Rise Up Reidsville, I'm talking to Reidsville City Manager Summer Woodard. Oh, Summer, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful on this cool, chilly fall day. How are you?
Oh, all is well here, too. Yeah, we like that kind of a fall nip in the air, don't we?
It certainly does have that this morning, and the leaves have definitely started showing their colors.
Oh, that's exactly right. Well, I know you have a lot to talk about today, always exciting things happening in Reidsville. Let's take a step back to last Saturday and your big unveiling there. For those that didn't get there, please tell us what that was all about and what happened.
So the City of Reidsville, in partnership with members of our community, did the unveiling of the block mural this past Saturday, October 23rd. We had a great crowd, and that was a beautiful, I'd encourage all of our residents and visitors to go by and see that off of Market Street. But it's a beautiful block mural that looks at the African-American stores and businesses that were on the block. It's beautifully done. Members of the community that led that, they are to be commended. But I would encourage everyone to go by and look at that and read the history of the block mural. It's labeled on the back of it.
Yeah, okay. Yes, very important part of our history right there in Reidsville, and now it's all displayed just absolutely beautifully. That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, it's Halloween, Summer, and Trick or Treat coming up Friday in downtown Reidsville.
It is. So the businesses and the RDC, we would encourage everyone to come out. We're having Trick or Treat this Friday from 3 to 6 p.m., and tables will be set up in Abstract Alley and all throughout our downtown area. So we encourage everyone to come out, participate, have a good, fun Friday night, and enjoy some of our decorations that we've put downtown. I know a lot of our businesses have decorated beautifully for fall, and then also the city was very fortunate enough this year to partner with Lowe's here in Reidsville, and Lowe's donated all the hay bales, mums, and pumpkins and corn stalks that you see set up throughout town.
Oh, how nice. Oh, yeah. You know, another good community leader right there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, so Trick or Treat in downtown Reidsville Friday, and I have a sweet tooth, so this is my time of year right there.
Absolutely.
There are so many positive things happening all around the city, but particularly on Gilmer Street. Tell us about the two venues there.
So we have been so fortunate enough here in Reidsville to have a fun-filled month, and the end of last month as well, with the kickoff of the opening of the theater here in town. And they had one of the greatest shows. I was Exile. I was fortunate enough to be able to attend, and it is so well done with Dewey Brown and Company. I would encourage everyone to go out, see a show of theirs here in downtown Reidsville. They've got a whole showcase lineup for us this year. I know they have varying acts from Colin Ray to Lone Star, but I would encourage everyone to go out because that is such a beautiful use of an existing building, and the feel and the nostalgia that theater has is just breathtaking. One thing that I did learn that many of our residents probably know already is I was reading an article about the theater, and the theater here in Reidsville was one of only 3 theaters in the entire United States in the 1920s that had sound. The other 2, one was in L.A., another one is Chicago, and the third was right here in our hometown.
You know, I read that same story, same article, and the history of the old theater there, and now what's being given a fresh new spin with Reidsville Showcase and Dewey and Leslie Brown. Wonderful, exciting. That's the only venue like that in Rockingham County, and you've got it in Reidsville.
Absolutely, and we're so fortunate to have them, and the team that they bring with them to the theater is it is immaculate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, their good works precede them at Liberty Showcase in Liberty, and they've been doing that a number of years, and now expanding to the Reidsville Showcase, and exciting things on the calendar for them, that's for sure. Okay, and right across the street, tell us what's going on at Lucky City.
So Lucky City Brewery, we are so excited to have our first brewery open here in Reidsville. And they had their grand opening earlier this month, and what a kickoff they had. We have saw so many visitors and residents being able to go and visit. I believe this has been 5 years in the making, and they have just done a tremendous job of bringing a different vibe and just a different scene downtown. It's so nice to drive by later in the afternoons and night and on the weekends and see, cars downtown and people just outside enjoying each other's company. But I do believe we're so fortunate to have Lucky City Brewery open, and certainly believe they will be a huge anchor to our downtown. And what's unique about Lucky City, along with the theater, those are both great examples of economic development and ways that the city of Reidsville has been able to do partnerships with both of those organizations. Both were funded through working with various grants that the city helped secure them. So those are two products that we are so happy to have been able to be partners with and help them get up and going. And that whole block there on Gilmore, we see great things there now, and we're excited to see what will come from this.
Mm-hmm, sure, yeah. Well, I actually was by briefly at their opening, and, just delighted at the turnout for that. And have been watching, you said 5 years, that's hard to believe, a lot of anticipation on that before it opened. But I've watched that progress from nothing to where it is today as they put it all together, and I know so many others have as well. And now to have that open and Lucky City Brewery there for so many people to enjoy. So look for many, many good things to come there, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay. All righty. Well, those are some of the main things I know you wanted to talk about. And I know there's some holiday events on the calendar. Maybe you need to mention at least one or a couple of those.
So, yes, I appreciate that. So one thing, just kind of want to put a little teaser out there for all our listeners today, is we are working on creating a winter wonderland theme downtown Reidsville for our holiday season. Don't want to give too much away yet, but we're hoping to be able to provide numerous photo opportunities for our residents and visitors to come throughout downtown Reidsville and take different photo ops on various scenes that we're going to be setting up. So we'll talk more about that next month and what that looks like, but also just to kind of put on everyone's radar, we are going to still move forward with our Christmas tree lighting. It will be a little bit later this year. We are going to do it Friday, December the 3rd, and we'll have more details on that next month. But again, just wanted to put a little teaser out there for our listeners, just to keep in mind that there's some great fun activities planned for the holiday season.
That was a good teaser right there. Now I'm really intrigued. It sounds like you've got some good things planned for that. As we all know, lots of things didn't happen last year, so it's exciting to see this special event coming back to downtown Reidsville with the tree lighting on December 3rd, and sounds like you have some good things planned for that as well, so that's great. Okay.
We do.
And I know you're closing out your farmers market there. I was by a number of times over the season, and that's the best farmers market around, and so many people involved in that. So I know it's been a good season for them.
We are so grateful for our farmers market. We are very fortunate enough to be able to have a facility and a group that is willing to participate, because there's nothing like being able to support our local economy, our local farmers who provide for us, and to give them a venue to be able to sell and allow citizens to come and purchase their goods. I know that is something, being new to the area, I've enjoyed so much, is being able to have access to the farmers market, not just on Saturday, but a couple days throughout the week. So you don't have to just wait to the weekend to get fresh produce from our local vendors. we have the opportunity to get it through the week. So we are so grateful for them and all that goes into that.
Oh, sure, yeah. I can grow flowers, but I've never been able to grow vegetables, so I depend on your farmer's market for all of those good things and the breads. We enjoyed all of that so much, so thanks to everyone for making that happen for sure. Okay, well, is there anything else we need to mention, Summer?
No, I really appreciate the opportunity here today. I'm looking forward to hearing from our listeners, and I look forward to speaking with you next month and hopefully have a little bit more information in regards to our holiday kickoff season and other events and exciting opportunities the city of Reidsville has in store.
Oh, wow. I can't wait either. Well, look forward to that, too. Thanks, Summer, and have a good Halloween weekend coming up.
Thanks. You as well. Be safe.
All right. Thanks. Bye. All righty. Wanted to check in with Summer Woodard. Summer is Reidsville City Manager. You can get more information if you're new to the area. Welcome. Just go to riseupreadsville.com. You'll find a lot of good resources there to welcome you to the area. And I'll remind you, as always, to shop locally, support our hometown Reidsville merchants. Our program is sponsored by Strader's Shoe Store. Speaking of hometown merchants, they've been serving generations. Oh, my goodness. Sam and his team, they've been there for a number of years, but it goes back way before Sam was there. Strader's Shoe Store can help you with all of those name brands as you step into fall with a big selection of all of those top brand shoes, over 75 brands, as a matter of fact, including Dansko for stability and support, Merrill, air cushion, healed, absorb shock, Stride Right, built for children since 1919. Just a few of the brands. I'm sorry we don't have time to list all 75 on this program, but that gives you somewhat of an idea. And, of course, those wonderful SAS shoes that so many people love, too. Voted the #1 shoe store in Rockingham County. That's Strader's Shoe Store in Penrose Mall, Reidsville.